My friends, words are powerful. Each word you speak is a command you give to life, and life never fails to obey. When you say, "I need money," you are telling the universe that lack is your portion, and the universe responds, giving you more lack to confirm your belief. Need only breeds more need. To declare that you are poor, to cry out for money as if it hides from you, is to shut the door on the very abundance that longs to flow into your hands. Instead, I tell you, speak as if the wealth you desire is already yours. Do not plead with life, command it. Say, "Money comes to me in expected and unexpected ways. My supply is endless, inexhaustible, and immediate." These words are not idle. They carry vibration, they carry power, and they set in motion the law that governs prosperity. Saying, "I need money," only attracts more lack, because words create your reality. Every spoken word is a seed planted in the fertile soil of the subconscious mind, and whatever is planted must grow and bear fruit. When a person constantly declares need, the subconscious accepts it as truth and faithfully brings forth more experiences of need. It is not that life withholds abundance, for abundance is the natural state of the universe. It is that the individual, by their own word and belief, closes the door to supply. To say, "I need," is to affirm emptiness. It is to give power to poverty, and in doing so, one aligns with the vibration of lack. The law of life is precise and impartial. It does not choose for you. It simply reflects what you affirm, what you expect, and what you prepare yourself to receive. Consider a person who rises each day and sighs, "I need money." At once their mind sees bills, their heart feels burdened, and their energy grows heavy. They walk through the day seeing only obstacles, for their words have set a command. The more they say it, the more real it feels, until lack becomes their constant companion. Yet another person with the same circumstances may rise and declare, "I am supplied. I have more than enough. Money flows to me freely." Though appearances seem contrary, these words begin to shift the inner picture. The subconscious mind, instead of brooding on emptiness, begins to expect provision. Opportunities are noticed that would otherwise be missed. Doors open because the inner belief has prepared the way for them to open. Words carry vibration, and the vibration of need is low, dense, and heavy. It draws more of the same, just as a magnet attracts its likeness. Words of abundance are high, light, and expansive. They lift the spirit, and in lifting the spirit, they align the individual with divine supply. To change your word is to change your world. Every time you resist the urge to cry, "I need," and instead boldly affirm, "I have," you step out of bondage and into freedom. It is not about deceiving yourself, but about calling forth the truth of spiritual law, that supply is infinite and available to you when you align with it. Therefore, guard your speech, for speech shapes destiny. Speak lack, and lack will increase. Speak wealth, and wealth will find its way to you. Life is a perfect mirror, and your word is the image it reflects. To those who desire abundance, the first step is simple yet profound. Stop giving energy to need and begin to speak from the place of possession. Say, "I already have all that I require. I am rich in every good way. My supply is immediate and inexhaustible." In time, life will prove your words true, for words backed by belief are the most powerful force you possess. Do you want me to expand each of the other 5 key points in the same 500 word Florence style flow so you can create a complete speech series? Speak wealth into existence by affirming abundance as already yours. The universe responds not to begging or pleading, but to conviction. When a person speaks with authority, as though the thing desired is already present, they are aligning with divine law. To say, "I will have money someday," is to place prosperity forever in the future. It is a moving target that never arrives. But to say, "I have money now, money flows to me in expected and unexpected ways," is to anchor abundance in the present moment, where creation truly happens. The spoken word holds power because it is not mere sound. It is vibration, thought clothed in energy, and that energy shapes the unseen substance of life. When you declare yourself wealthy, when you affirm that supply is yours now, you are planting a seed in the invisible that must grow into visible form. It may not come at once, just as a planted seed does not spring up overnight, but the law is unfailing. Speak lack and you will see lack. Speak abundance and you will see abundance. The tongue is the rudder of your life's ship. With it, you direct the course of your destiny. The mistake many make is believing that their words should only describe their present conditions. Yet words are not given to bind us to appearances. They are given to create new appearances. The millionaire understands this. He does not say what he sees. He says what he desires to see, and by saying it, he calls it into being. Think of a person who walks into a garden and speaks to the barren soil. There are no flowers here. I see only dirt. If they continue to speak only of what they see, nothing will grow. But if they plant seeds and declare, "This ground is full of life, and flowers will bloom here," then in time their words are proven true. Life is exactly this way. Each word is a seed. If you want roses, you must plant roses. If you want wealth, you must speak wealth. To speak lack is to plant thorns and wonder why you bleed. Affirmations are not empty phrases. They are commands issued to the subconscious mind and to the universe. When you persist in them with faith, they gain momentum, and life arranges itself to match your declaration. Say, "I am rich in divine ideas. I am prosperous in every way. Money and opportunities come to me freely and easily." Say it not once, but daily, hourly, until it becomes your natural language. Do not wait for your bank account to change before you change your speech. Change your speech, and your bank account will follow. Therefore, speak wealth boldly. Speak as one who knows abundance is their birthright. Let no word of need or doubt escape your lips. For the law is exact. You cannot speak of abundance without calling it to you, nor can you dwell in lack without pushing it away. Your words are creative decrees. Use them wisely, and life will pour riches into your hands. Would you like me to now expand the third key point? Money is a spiritual substance. In the same 500 word Florence Scovel Shinn style, money is a spiritual substance that flows where it is welcomed with faith, not fear. Too many believe money to be something material only, a piece of paper, a coin, or a number in a bank. They chase it as though it were outside of themselves, always distant, always running away. Yet money is not simply matter. It is energy, and energy is spiritual in nature. It is a current, a flow, and like all currents, it moves freely when there is no resistance. When you welcome money with joy, gratitude, and expectancy, it flows to you as naturally as water flows to the lowest ground. When you fear it, resent it, or doubt its arrival, you dam the river and wonder why you remain dry. Spirit is limitless, and so is money when understood as substance. The world may cry scarcity, yet the infinite knows no lack. Every tree bears countless leaves, every ocean holds endless drops, every star-filled sky declares abundance. Why should money be any different? It is part of the same infinite supply, and it comes as easily as breath when you align yourself with the law of prosperity. To believe that money is scarce is to turn your back on truth. To believe it is plentiful, flowing, and obedient to your call is to open the storehouse of heaven. Fear is the great blocker. When a person trembles over bills, frets about tomorrow, or clings tightly to what little they have, they are pushing money away. Fear says, "There is not enough," and money answers, "Then I cannot stay." Faith, on the other hand, opens the door. Faith says, "I live in an abundant universe. Supply comes to me with ease. What I need is already provided." And money responds, "Here I am." It is not the toil alone, nor the struggle that creates wealth. It is the inner atmosphere of belief and the outward expression of welcome. To treat money rightly is to honor it as a faithful servant, never as a cruel master. Money comes where it is respected, appreciated, and used wisely. If you despise it, speak ill of it, or fear it, it will slip away. If you bless it, give thanks for it, and see it as a channel of good, it will increase. The law is exact. What you bless blesses you. What you curse leaves you. Speak to money as a friend, not a stranger. Say, money is divine substance. It serves me, it multiplies for me, it flows to me endlessly. Remember always that you are not chasing money, you are aligning with it. It is not outside running from you. It is within, waiting for recognition. Welcome it with faith, expect it with joy, and allow it to circulate as freely as air and light. The spiritual substance of money cannot be lost, nor can it be withheld from the one who believes. When you hold this truth, fear dissolves, and in its place comes the steady, flowing river of supply that never runs dry. Would you like me to expand the fourth key point in the same 500-word Florence style, so you'll have a complete series? Worry and doubt block divine supply, but trust and expectancy open the channel. Every thought you think and every feeling you entertain is either opening the door to abundance or closing it tight. Worry is a thief. It steals your peace and binds your blessings. Doubt is a wall. It rises between you and the good that is already yours. When you let your mind circle endlessly around, how will it come? When will it come? What if it never comes? You are standing in your own way. You are telling life, I do not trust you, and life answers, then I cannot deliver. For the law cannot bring riches to the one who believes more in lack than in supply. Trust, on the other hand, is a golden key. It unlocks the door and says, I know my good is here. I know the universe is abundant. I know supply is endless. Trust does not strain, nor does it beg. Trust rests, assured that what is needed will arrive in perfect time and perfect form. When you cultivate trust, you no longer look anxiously at appearances, for appearances are deceiving. A barren field may look empty, yet beneath the soil seeds are already sprouting. So it is with your life. Even when your pockets seem bare, the good you have spoken and believed in is already making its way toward you. Expectancy is the companion of trust. To expect nothing is to receive nothing. To expect lack is to invite it in. But to expect abundance is to prepare a place for it to dwell. If a guest were coming to your home, you would set a chair for them. You would make room. So too must you make room for prosperity with the spirit of expectancy. Say, I know money is on its way. I know opportunities are opening before me. I expect good news. I expect increase. I expect blessings. Life cannot resist such faith-filled expectation. It must deliver what is prepared for. Worry, however, not only blocks supply but multiplies lack. For whatever you focus upon grows. The more you worry about debt, the more debt seems to appear. The more you worry about lack, the more lack shows itself. This is the law in action. You are always proving the power of your thought, whether for good or ill. So why not prove it with faith instead of fear? Replace every anxious thought with a declaration of trust. When fear whispers, what if there isn't enough? Answer boldly, there is always more than enough. My supply is endless. When doubt suggests it may not come, reply, it is already here. Life rewards those who trust its goodness. The divine is not withholding anything from you. Only your worry and doubt build the barrier. Tear it down with faith. Open wide the channel with expectancy. Rest in the assurance that you are provided for, always and without fail. The moment you release worry, the flow begins. The instant you trust, supply appears. Faith is the hand that receives. Doubt is the hand that drops the gift. Choose faith, expect abundance, and you will see the windows of heaven open to pour out blessings beyond measure. Would you like me to now expand the fifth key point? The millionaire formula is: think wealth, speak wealth, expect wealth. In the same 500-word Florence style, the millionaire formula is: think wealth, speak wealth, expect wealth. This is not a formula invented by men, but a law written into the very fabric of life. Every creation begins first as a thought. The mind is the workshop where images are formed, and these images are the blueprint of your future. If you think poverty, you build a house of lack. If you think wealth, you lay the foundation for abundance. Thought is the invisible architect, and your life is the visible building. To think wealth is to choose consciously the images you allow to dwell in your mind. See yourself provided for, see opportunities opening, see your life filled with plenty. What you see within, you will one day see without, for thought is the seed of all manifestation. Yet thought alone is not enough. Thought must be clothed in words, for words give shape and direction to the creative power of the mind. To think wealth but speak lack is to undo your own work. If you say, I cannot afford it, I never have enough, I need money, you are scattering the seeds of poverty with every breath. To speak wealth is to water the seeds of abundance. Declare, I always have more than enough. Money flows to me in rivers of plenty. I prosper in all I do. These are not empty phrases. They are commands to the unseen substance of life. The word carries vibration, and that vibration arranges the circumstances of your world to match your decree. The third step is expectancy. Without expectancy, thought and word fall to the ground barren. Expectancy is the confidence that what you have thought and spoken must come to pass. It is the unwavering belief that your harvest will appear. A farmer does not plant seeds and then fret daily, what if nothing grows? He plants, he speaks life over the soil, and he expects the crop in its season. So it must be with you. Think wealth, plant the seed, speak wealth, water it with your words, expect wealth, wait joyfully for the inevitable harvest. Many wonder why their affirmations fail, why their thoughts seem powerless. The reason is simple, they do not expect. They declare abundance, yet inwardly prepare for lack. They speak of prosperity, yet secretly believe in poverty. The universe does not respond to double-mindedness. It responds to faith joined with expectancy. When you expect, you prepare. You act as if it is already done. You hold yourself ready to receive, and by your readiness you draw the thing nearer. This formula is not complicated, but it demands consistency. You cannot think wealth today and dwell in fear tomorrow. You cannot speak abundance in the morning and complain of lack by night. You cannot expect riches with your lips while doubting them in your heart. The law will not be mocked. It gives you not what you wish for occasionally, but what you think, speak, and expect continually. Align all three, and your success is certain. Therefore, make this formula your daily practice. Think wealth, speak wealth, expect wealth. Let it be the rhythm of your mind, the language of your lips, the atmosphere of your heart. In doing so, you cannot fail to attract prosperity, for you will be living in harmony with the divine law of supply that never fails. Would you like me to now expand the sixth and final key point? Replace I need with I have, I receive, I am abundant. In the same 500 word Florence Scovel Shinn style, so you'll have the complete set. Replace I need with I have, I receive, I am abundant to magnetize prosperity. The words I need are chains that bind you to lack. They proclaim emptiness, and life, which is ever faithful to reflect your words, mirrors back the emptiness you affirm. When you say, I need money, you are commanding the law of supply to withhold it, for you have decreed yourself in want. Need is not a creative force, it is a declaration of limitation. The universe does not respond to pleading, it responds to knowing. It responds to words spoken in authority as if they are already true. To say, I have, is to stand on the ground of abundance. It is to claim your inheritance as a child of an infinite universe. When you say, I have more than enough, you shift your vibration from scarcity to supply. You are no longer reaching, you are receiving. Your subconscious accepts the word as fact, and circumstances align to prove it. Life rushes to confirm your decree. By declaring possession, you invite possession. By saying I have, you magnetize the wealth you desire, and it comes closer with every affirmation. To say I receive is to open the hand of your spirit. Many block their good not because it is unavailable, but because they are unwilling to receive. They doubt, they delay, they expect the worst, and so they push away the very blessings meant for them. The word I receive breaks this barrier. It tells the universe, I am ready, I am open, I welcome my supply now. It is a word of surrender, not to lack, but to the abundance that surrounds you always. It removes resistance and allows the flow to enter your life freely and without struggle. To say, I am abundant, is to speak the highest truth of your being. Abundance is not something you chase, it is something you are. You are made of the same infinite substance as the stars, the oceans, the endless fields of grain. Lack is an illusion, a trick of appearances, but abundance is reality. When you affirm, I am abundant, you align yourself with that eternal reality. You cease to see yourself as a beggar of life, and instead stand as a rightful heir to its riches. This shift in identity is the greatest magnet of all, for life always reflects what you believe yourself to be. Therefore, cast aside the weak words of need and replace them with the strong words of possession. Say daily, I have, I receive, I am abundant. Speak them until they are etched into your heart, until they flow from your lips without thought. In time, your world will match your words, for the law cannot fail. What you declare with faith becomes flesh before your eyes. The moment you stop saying, I need, and begin saying, I have, you step out of lack and into the boundless river of supply that was waiting for you all along. Would you like me to combine all 6 expanded points into a full-length Florence Scovel Shinn style speech that flows seamlessly from start to finish, ready for delivery?